Hey everybody, time for another demo. So as I'm working towards getting it ready for an alpha release so that I can have some of you guys test it out and give me some feedback, I wanted to get some build information stored and have my builds automatically increase, as well as show that build for the alpha on the screen so that, if screenshots are taken, I can kind of know um, what's happening. So I've got through the magic of something called text templates, which is really cool, and I'll paste a Stack Overflow article in the description, but I can create a script that will generate my assembly info for me. And so then I can do all sorts of things like increment the build numbers in a way that I want, as well as tag the assembly name, or rather the assembly title. So now I've got this set up so that if I show, or if I just run and I'm just working along and I debug, so I just run it and debug, then it's going to run the program, no problem. And you can see nothing on the screen, everything looks cool, but that is going to automatically update my assembly info. So if I run it again, no, actually that time it didn't do a build, so let's just force a build. All right, we'll rebuild you. Okay, so if I do that, it's going to force an increment of this number right here. And it's also going to tag my assembly title with debug, which is not terribly exciting. However, if I switch over to alpha and then I give this sucker a full build and deploy, which will take a minute because it needs to send it to the emulator. Okay, so there we go. So now I've built an alpha, it's tagged the assembly title with alpha, and it's also incremented my revision number as well as my build number. So now if I go and I run the CodeLogic alpha out of the alpha directory, I can see that I've actually got something here. So I'm going to have this, I'm kind of stealing it from the Battlefield Community Test Edition, but I like the idea of it. So I'm going to tag the screen with some information about the build that is being run. And this will periodically, I don't know if it'll happen while I'm talking about it, but it'll periodically move around the screen so I can see, the name of the assembly being run, which is the alpha version. It's also running in Windows, and oh, there it goes, it moved. And then the version of it, as well as the date that we're running, and then just a message saying, hey, please don't distribute. And I can see that if I run it on the Android version, it might be a little hard to see, but it says the exact same information, but it's tagged with Android so that I know that the screenshot might be coming from Android. And yeah, let me just close this out. That's what I've got. So I'm pretty excited about it. I hope to have an alpha release coming out pretty soon. Just have to set up a couple more things. Okay, thanks everybody. See you later.